Hello everyone, I'm Najiti and welcome to Daisy's Cuisine. I'm going to be showing you videos every week back to back on amazing food content. Subscribe please. But today I'm going to be doing something that you've not seen. I'm going to be making the best chocolate cake ever, and it's for my brother's birthday. You're going to see his reaction to it later because it's a surprise cake.
To try out my recipe, you need number cake pans because it's a number cake, but you can also use an 8-inch cake pan. Either brown paper, parchment paper or margarine is needed for greasing the pan. That will prevent the cake from sticking. All-purpose flour is needed, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, salt, sugar, eggs, milk, hot water, groundnut oil, whipping cream powder, a chocolate bar, icing sugar, seedless grapes, strawberries, and cold water. The first thing you need to do is to prepare the cake pans using any of the mentioned options. Get everything ready and in place. I think that's French for missing plat. I don't know. In the bowl, add in your cocoa powder, flour, and sugar. Brown sugar also works fine. Add in baking soda and baking powder. They are very important as they are the baking agents. Whisk together. Using a bowl that is big enough is of utmost importance as to ensure the ingredients mix well enough and to also allow easy incorporation of air into the batter. Keep whisking until no traces of flour is seen. Break 5 eggs one at a time and add to the flour mixture. It's done this way to save yourself from ruining the batter with a bad egg. Add 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and half cup of groundnut oil. Mix together. How to mix together is shown on the screen. Add some water and mix together. Add hot water and mix again. Pour the batter equally into the cake pans. If you are going to use an 8-inch pan, it's also this way. You should add it such that it won't fill the cake pan. The first way to bake is as shown, the pot and salt method. Salt conducts the heat and transfers it to the cake without burning. Ensure to put a stove top or any metal alike as a barrier between the cake and salt. That way it prevents it from burning. Bake for 30 minutes at medium heat. The cake is done when an inserted toothpick comes out clean. The second method of baking is with an oven. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. Whichever way works fine, but I use the pot method for both cakes. After the cake cools, next up is its decoration. Firstly, the vanilla whipping cream recipe. Add your whipping cream powder into a bowl. Check for exact measurement in my description box. Add very cold water enough to mix it to form a light paste. Whisk together fast until it is visibly thicker. Add a few tablespoons of icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and whisk again until it gets thicker. Add some whipping cream powder if it's not getting thick. It should have the consistency of ice cream, so just keep whisking. Add half teaspoon of red food coloring and whisk. Stop whisking when it's steady and forms a peak. Get the cakes out of the pan. If you used parchment paper or brown paper, carefully remove it. You guys follow me on social media, on Instagram at Daisy's Cuisine, on Facebook Daisy's Cuisine, and TikTok Daisy's Cuisine. I'd be delighted if you follow my food adventure via this social media. Next up is the yummy chocolate whipped cream. Add your whipping cream powder into the blender. Add 3 tablespoons of icing sugar. All measurements are in the description box or on the screen. Add your cocoa powder and add very chilled cold water. Pause for 1 minute. Tada! Scoop into a piping bag, and then you use a big round tip to decorate the cake as shown. Add whipped cream coated strawberries. Use the vanilla whipped cream to coat the strawberries and then place on the number 3 cake as shown. Place the seedless grapes as a border. Subscribe, like, and comment on this video. That way it's shown to other people. That's how the algorithm works. Fill cake with strawberries. Use your initiative for placing of the fruits, but this is a nice method if you ask me. Fill in space with chocolate whipped cream. That's for the number 0 cake. And the number 3 cake, just scoop the vanilla ice cream, or rather whipped cream, on the cake and place grapes on top. Add strawberries as well. Break the chocolate bar into bits and fill any space on the number 0 cake. And yay, we're done with the number cake. So it's about time to present it to the birthday celebrant. My mom led him and he was wondering why he was being led.
Your birthday, so your birthday came early. Najite, your wife, Sandra, and Toby. It's 3 of them that did this. And not small work. So, see wine. See cake. Say, oh, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to us.
Hey, baby!
Hooray!
So it's time to dance.
Wow. People are coming to ambulance. Wow. Yo, man, that's the joke. Oh, this is.
Okay, we pick all the food.
Thank you for the news.
No! Hey, God.
That's not how we do it.
I apologize.
What is this?
Yeah, I'm not going to come here, boss. Now, this is so powerful now. Put 2 by 2. We don't need 2 by 2. That's like your baby. No, it's too small. So just one of us. Take check. Never read your throat. 2 by 2. to market, man.
Hey, baby! Hooray! Woo!
When you were flying on this behind my back.
So anyone who went to get cake, who went to get cake?
The cake is really nice though.
No, we're not doubting, but
This has been a really interesting video. I can imagine how you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it,
You also enjoy next time on Daisy's Cuisine. I'll show you how to cook another yummy recipe. Budget friendly jollof rice, aka Tsp jollof rice. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Turn on post notifications as well so that you don't miss out on this yummy recipe and other food content I post. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm Daisy's Cuisine on Instagram. Send me a friend request on Facebook, Daisy's Cuisine, and on TikTok, I'm Daisy's Cuisine. In the description box are the links to my social media and also the exact measurements of ingredients.
I promise you premium content on Daisy's Cuisine. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Daisy's Cuisine.